FreeMMOStation.com.
Hello YouTube, it's Better here with FreeMMOStation to bring you guys a review of Crucible Firestorm, and it is a third/first-person shooter, mainly first-person, but you can indeed play in third-person. And if you look at the top right hand of my screen, you can see you have consumables. You have grenades, different type of grenades, airstrikes, parachutes, etc. And that's basically the goal of the game. And also there are vehicles. We'll go ahead and go over here and see if I can get a tank, and then I'll roll out with a tank. Here we go. We have several different land vehicles. I'm gonna go with the bigger one because I can. So yeah, let's go and go on this. And also, you got different style maps. You got maps like this, which are bigger and have stuff like tanks. And you have small maps. There's a map that's on a ship, and you can, play that map. Of course, it's on the ship. And yeah, so this is an objective. This game mode. There's 4 different game modes that I'm aware of. Don't know which one each one is, but this one is sort of like Battlefield. I've been shot at, so you can sort of see how the guns work. So yeah, so it's pretty fun. You have to do that. So yeah, let's go and get a little bit of gameplay, and then I'll get into the business model, because the gameplay is very generic, but the business model is kind of crazy and kind of cool at the same time. It's kind of pay to win, kind of not. I wouldn't go on a full limb and say it's pay to win, but at the same time, I wouldn't go out on a limb and say it's not. It's kind of in between, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so let's start shooting. It's really hard to destroy things. And yeah, here's the way I feel is the game is very cartoonish. The art style may not look like it, but the feel of the game is very arcadey, cartoonish. So if you're looking for something like Counter-Strike Global Offensive, it's not that, but at the same time, it's not full arcadey like Call of Duty or Battlefield. So yeah, it has it's kind of, not best of both worlds, but it has a mix of both. So I'm trying to find the person to kill, just like to show you guys the gameplay. Of course, I can switch to the sniper like that. We do have third person. So let's find some actual people that we can kill instead of not just these tanks. So yeah, this map is mostly tanks and helicopters and stuff, because this is more or less a vehicles map. But I wanted to show the vehicles just because I didn't want to show a non-vehicles map. Just, you guys got to see the vehicles. You saw me try that. I didn't know anything with it. There's not many people on this server, but I need to find a person to kill just so I can show you guys what it's like. So yeah, and also you can go prone, I believe. No, you can go down like that. I don't think you can go all the way down. Yeah, you can only crouch, which is still useful. You can crouch a bit, not much. But yeah, let me go and find a person to kill. That was a weird crash. I don't think that guy saw me, which is good. Just gonna find something to kill. This might take a little while. Hopefully this guy gets out. Let's see if we can kill him. Nice moving. Man, that's so hard. But you guys get the gist of it. It is what it is. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and move over. I'll give myself 30 more seconds to get a kill. If not, we'll immediately move over to the business model. So yeah, I think this is good enough gameplay the way it is. Shooting is very generic, so I don't think it's bad. So let's run over there to that area and see if we can get a kill. If not, I'll just immediately leave the match and show you guys how all the inventory and how all where real life currency comes in, and even where other stuff comes in. So yeah, sorry for not the best of gameplay. It is gameplay nonetheless. Well, I am on team 2, so I could go ahead and capture that. That's gameplay. That counts. Just go ahead and capture that. There should be some people in here, possibly. There's no one here. Alright, well, we get it. So I guess we get a free capture. So there we go. That's good gameplay right there. So let's see. Let's watch for people. There should be some people here soon, since we are indeed taking some of their territory. There should be some people here. Oh, we're outnumbered by 2, actually. Which kind of sucks. So there we go. We captured. Alright, well, you saw some gameplay. Let's go and leave and go show you the stuff. So here's where things get interesting. You saw that thing at the top right, so yeah, let me go ahead and get to character. So first of all, here's the loadout. Of course, you can get assault, get all these different things. So let's go ahead and go into the store. So the way things works is, first of all, let's go in here, or unlock. So you can unlock things by level, and also you can buy things. So a lot of these you can unlock by level. I think this is unlocked by level. So you got support weapons, blah. Most people probably don't care about the weapons. Probably care about the business model. So you do have weapons, which in my opinion is not the biggest part of the game. I mean, you can get these fairly early on, some decent weapons. So I don't feel you gotta hurry up and get your way all the way up to here. You know, that's something that you'll get along the way. And you have tier 1 all the way up to tier 12, of course. So it does work in tiers. And of course you got this stuff, which I wouldn't even bother worrying about unless you actually get super big into the game and you want to edit. So here we go. You can actually buy stuff right here, which is fairly expensive. You start off with coins, by the way, which are like paid currency. They just want to show you what you can do with them, but you have to earn currency. Trust me, that's a crap ton of currency. That right there that I have is already a crap ton of currency. So let me go ahead and show you guys. You have bundles, of course, where you can get whole things like the Navy SEAL and whatnot. So yeah, let me go and show you guys the items. You have boosts and chests, of course, which I don't really know what chests do. Never really had one. So here's the consumables. So as you can see, some grenades cost 100 of these. And keep in mind, I've never spent this currency before. I've only spent gold. So the fact that let's actually buy some of these. Let's put this quantity at, I don't know, 6. Let's buy a little bit more. So you can see that's the paid currency. You get a little bit to start off with, but as you can see, the ribbons, that is the earned currency. I don't think I've ever spent any of that. So you can sort of see an airstrike is 800 ribbons, which airstrikes are quite good. And then you can see the price of the cosmetic stuff. So really, this stuff right here, you really actually have to spend real money to get unless you want to grind for like 100 hours. But other than that, I'll see you how the weapons cost. So the weapons cost way more. So like I said, this is stuff that you can earn eventually, unless you plan on getting skins. Otherwise, if you plan on getting skins, then I'm sorry, bro. You're going to have to spend some real money. Otherwise, either you spend real money or spend 200 hours grinding for one skin. It's like PlanetSide 2 in a sense of how much you have to grind, to be honest. You have to grind is probably even more than that. So that's basically this system right here. Apparently, I have an item that I can use. Oh, it's under consumables. It's just telling me that I have new items there. And here is the unlock. So you can unlock weapons, unlock appearance. So you can unlock arenas. You start off with the Autobahn, which in my opinion is it's my favorite map. It supports those 3 game types. And you have Kiev. This is the one that's on the boat. And then of course you have this airport looking map, Frankfurt, and then you have this one. So different game modes available. That looks like Infection or something like that. Whatever it is with the mask. I've never played that game. Oh, Survivor. So I'm assuming it's like when you die legit. And you can't spawn back in. So there you go. There's the maps that you guys can choose from. I don't know how long it takes to get this. What is this? You have to pay for this. Yeah, you have to pay for this map with coins or ribbons. I'll go ahead and buy it with ribbons. I'll buy this one as well. Here, I'll buy all the maps. So the maps are actually fairly cheap. I just bought them all just to show you guys. So the maps are actually fairly cheap. So yeah, since we have a few minutes left, let's go actually try to get some more decent gameplay. So let's just join in. I'll give myself 1 minute to get a kill. So we have a little bit more maps. So if we refresh, we have some maps here. Ooh, we have a map with a lot of people. So let's see if we could get a kill. I've never played this map, so I'll be just as new as you guys. So let's see if we can actually get a kill, just so we can show you some gameplay. The gameplay is quite hard to get used to. Once you get used to it, it's pretty easy. But the thing is, I went like a whole month without playing this game. I played about 2 or 3 hours of it, but I went a whole month, or actually a few weeks. Yeah, I think about a whole month without playing this game. So I'm not really good at it right now, but it is something that it takes about, I'd say about 30 minutes to an hour to master. When you first start out, it's going to be a little bit wonky. I don't know why it's not letting me load. Give it 10 more seconds to start loading. I don't know what's going on. I'll just go ahead and get it off here. Oh, I don't know what's going on, but if you guys found this review helpful, definitely tell me so. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Oh, here you have the social stuff. You got mail. That's basically, you can have friends, you can chat, you know, be like, hi. You can talk to your friends, which have 0. You have a clan. Don't know why you would want to make a clan in such a game like this. And of course, you have the max people. This guy. You have all these people. which are at the top of the leaderboard. And I'm sitting here with 624 XP. So if you're looking for a game to grind a lot, this is definitely the game if you're into grinding. So I think that's basically it. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and peace.